Aries placements, let's find out what's going on for you guys. What is it that you need to know and hear at this time? King of Wands just flew out the deck. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Two of Swords. I'm hearing don't doubt yourself and your capabilities. Don't second guess yourself. Don't. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands flying out together. I feel like times have been relatively tough for you financially. You may have some sort of stability or security in regards to, you know, your career. So you're already employed or you have other business, but times may have been a bit tough, okay? And it's like you have really needed to trust that whatever you're going through right now is teaching you something about yourself, but about life in general as well. And this is actually to showcase to you that you are a lot more stronger and capable than you think and feel that you are, right? Because that's where we have the growth. We have growth when we go through these challenges, unfortunately, you know, when we get really uncomfortable. And I feel that you have been uncomfortable for quite some time, right? I'm hearing you're putting on a bold front. You're putting on, you know, I even heard a good mask for someone, okay? That you're okay, that you're doing okay, that everything is fine, and that you're not worried about every. I'm hearing anything. I'm hearing everything. I nearly said everything, okay? And I was meant to say anything. So you may have been worrying about everything, right? And it could have been getting a kind of on top of you here. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands. I'm hearing you've been absolutely exhausted. You've been burnt out, very tired, very stressed. But there's something taking place here where you're about to have a new beginning. Okay, as I effing say that, thank you, Spirit. The Fool, Aries energy, here's your major arcana. You're about to have, I can't make this ish up if I tried. You're about to have a new beginning, okay? There is something that is taking place here where you're gonna just feel like a load taken off of you. You're gonna feel lighter. You're gonna feel a bit more excited about life, that zest for life, the sense of feeling motivated, feeling driven, feeling, you know, good about what you have coming up, okay? And there's a lot of doors that are opening up for you. Ten of Pentacles, beautiful, with Judgment underneath. Sagittarius energy. So I'm hearing something in regards to Sagittarius season, or which house that you have Sagittarius in your birth chart. This has been a long time coming with that Seven of Pentacles, okay? But Judgment is all to do with, you know, assessment, right? Assessing of ourselves to do with our past, to do with our present, and to do with our future, right? And I feel like you have been assessing a lot to do with the past, and sometimes you may have a tendency to overthink and dwell on the past, but something is going to be left in the past for you, right? You're not going to have to worry about whatever you've been dealing with. Like, you can turn over a new life, hearing a new leaf. I nearly said a new life. A new life is loading for you, okay? And yeah, you can let go of some major burdens that you've been carrying as you close out this cycle. I mean, this is wonderful because, you know, after the 10, we go back into the beginning of a new cycle with the Ace, and we have that straight away here. And you're kind of up and ready and raring to go. And this is wonderful, right? This is really great. So whatever hardships or difficulties or stress that you have been dealing with is very much a thing of the past now. Very much a thing of the past. But you have been looking back in retrospect and kind of contemplating everything that you have gone through and why certain things didn't work out, or why wasn't the timing of this happening sooner, or whatever. There was a rhyme and a reason for it. And this blessing, this cup is just coming through for you. But I feel like you haven't really been paying attention because you've been so engrossed with whatever you've been dealing with currently that you haven't been as open to the possibilities that something could work out for you in a different way from what it is that you had potentially planned or idealistically thought for yourself that was going to take place, or logically even take place for you. Because whatever this is going to come through a little bit left field. Like, I'm hearing you couldn't have planned for this, right? So it's interesting. It's kind of like, if you're employed for some, for some of you, you're employed, right? And you've been doing a particular job for a while, you know at the back of your hand, there isn't much growth or progression in regards to this. You're wanting that sense of a change. And so therefore you may have been like, okay, well, in order to me feel better about the job that I'm currently dealing with, then the change I would imagine for myself, if there's no way to have that sense of a promotion because I'm at the top of where I can be in regards to this role, then it would be to have more money that comes with it, or change within the contract to do with whatever I've got going on, right? But it's literally like, out of the blue, you see a new job opportunity that's available that kind of lights this spark within you that you never even previously thought that you would have gone for. But you may even have some experience in regards to this, but this could have been from time before. Okay, yeah, you've got some knowledge and wisdom to do with whatever this is. You could have seen this online, right, with that Page of Swords, and then it's like, do you know what? What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? I'm just going to chuck in my application here. I'm going to write myself up for it and just wait and see what happens. And then you end up potentially landing the job. And then you have a whole new job that you're starting, even if it's within the same company, or whether it's to do with, right, I've got to move and go to this other workplace, or I got to refigure out my commute, or I got to hand in my notice, or whatever it is, right? Whatever it is. But this is happening quickly with that Knight of Swords, and this is going to make you so happy with the Nine of Cups, right? This is genuinely a major wish for you, because I feel like there is definitely room for improvement. I'm hearing you have so much potential. Yeah, there's room. I'm hearing there's wiggle room for additional finances to come through for you, or a higher salary, or to get some additional bonuses or perks, or room for gaining a certain qualification or training or whatever it is. Like, that's going to challenge you and make you feel like, I really finally feel like I'm getting somewhere, right? I finally feel like I am kind of on my way up here, and this is just, holds you, I'm even hearing holding you to a higher standard, which is interesting, because you may have felt like you had to settle in with whatever it is that you were doing for some reason. Maybe you lacked confidence or sense of belief in yourself, or your self-esteem wasn't as high, and so you've been kind of like not going after certain opportunities, or thinking that certain things are possible for you, because it's like, well, I don't know whether I would be accepted for this anyway. I'm going to probably be rejected, or there's somebody better that's going to be doing this or going for this, so why would they consider me? I'm getting all of this, right? Look, going round and round in your head. And then it's like, there's this light bulb moment of, do you know what? F that way of thinking. What if I flip things on its head and this actually works out for me, rather than preempting it's going to go belly up before I've even gone through and applied for whatever this is, or even tried, right? Having that negative kind of mindset and kind of doing that, right? So you've been trying to balance, these energies and your emotions and your thoughts and your feelings within yourself, and be like, actually, do you know what? I can do this. And I'm hearing you've got a lot of assistance and help, and people that are wanting to support you on whatever this is that you are going after. I'm even hearing that if you are someone that's an entrepreneur and you've been dealing with a lot of issues to do with your business, there is going to be a lot of clients, I'm hearing, or people wanting to work together with you. Justice is being brought in regards to this.